Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Los. Happy Friday to you. This is Four Quarters. This is a feature where I try to get as far as I can in this arcade game using only four quarters. So, here we go. Today we're playing some Time Pilot 84. This is a suggestion from a good friend of mine. His name is JD. What's up, JD? Shout out. Playing some Time Pilot. Back in the day, we used to play this game a lot. We used to play over at Pizza Parlor. It's called Pizza and Pipes, and it was one of those pizza restaurants that had like this big pipe organ. They used to like pretty much be built into the room. It was like a huge room. And there would, from time to time, there would be a guy who would play on the pipes while we were playing video games and eating pizza and stuff. Those were good times. But anyways, this place had an awesome arcade. This was one of the games that we used to play when we were kids. And me and JD grew up playing it in this particular arcade. It was such a blast. This is the mothership. Not really sure what this game is, the premise is for it. I know that this is like a sequel, and there you go. Guys, it never fails. It never fails. This is a sequel to Time Pilot, which I don't think I've ever played. But yeah, we used to love this game. Gosh, this game is harder than I remember it. So much happening on the screen. Oh goodness. Severely out of practice, guys. Anyways, there were so many games in this Pizza and Pipes joint that we would often like run out of quarters like really fast. So we had to. Well, there's my first quarter. This is quarter number 2. So as I was saying, we used to run out of quarters quite easily in this arcade, and so we had to think of creative ways to obtain those quarters, if you will. Basically, JD and I were quarter hustlers. We would hustle quarters from people. We would see someone who was having trouble in the game, and we would pretend to put their quarter in the arcade slot. And then we would pretend that the quarter actually was eaten by the machine. And when they would go away, we would take the quarter and we would actually play the games. And yes, absolutely, we were bad boys. But you know what? The arcade was no joke back in the day, and maybe that's one of the reasons why the arcades are not around anymore, quite frankly. This game is really hard. Quarter 3. But anyways, yes, me and JD, man, we got into these adventures back in the day. Sometimes we would get caught and like the parents would come and just like really chew us out and stuff, and other times we wouldn't, you know. It was just one of these things, stupid things that kids do. Not possible today, I'll tell you that much, just because everyone is just playing games either online or at home. Arcades don't exist anymore, and probably for good reason. But those were fun times. I mean, I wouldn't change them for a thing. Those are things that we used to do when we were little. And yes, we did grow up kind of like in the School of Hard Knocks. But yeah, man, this is JD's recommendation. Someday you guys are going to meet him. I'm going to have him on here as a co-host. All right, I'm going to focus now. Try to get far in this game because I keep dying. It's no wonder that this game like took, all the quarters. All right, we're gonna do this. This is the last quarter. I didn't last long at all. JD, man, this game is harder than I remember, bro. All right, I'm gonna really focus on this now. Try not to get killed. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Jeez. Brutal game, brutal game. You wouldn't think it's that brutal, but this is challenging, guys. I mean, after all, it is an arcade game, and these things were designed to take your quarters. Oh, there's a mothership. I love how the missiles, like, seek out the mothership. Boom! I also thought that warp effect was pretty cool. Guys, I like taking suggestions of games to play, so if you have a game that you want me to play, hey, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to load it up and play it for you. It's got to be one of those arcade games, though. The feature is called 4 quarters, and that's basically because back in the day I only had like $1 to spend at the arcade at any given time, except like on special occasions, like birthday parties. Sometimes I would get like $5 to spend, but those instances were rare. Yeah, I just noticed that. I didn't notice this before, but this is a Konami title. I did a video on when Konami ruled the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm sure you guys have seen it, because everyone's seen it, right? But I didn't know this was a Konami title, and it makes perfect sense. Well, that was it. I didn't last long. Shout out to you, JD, for suggesting this game. Shout out to everybody who has subscribed to me recently. Thank you very much. I certainly appreciate it. Don't forget to connect with me on Facebook and Twitter. Love connecting with you guys on social media. And this has been 4 Quarters, brought to you by The Big Retro Show. Hope you guys have a great weekend and enjoy your Friday.